for, engage and pick with AShe, and then immediate just go buttons with all the other ultimates that are on the team to make sure that we can set up for a strong team fight. Whereas on Heretics, it's kind of a, hey, we want to absorb that. He's going to be very skeptical, and no one on Heretics is in the position to help him here.
He's also not taking grasp or concrete. He's got electrocute, so there's no sustain in the runes. The dive begins, and up against the wall, Carlsen has no chance, but Malrang won't burn a thing. Instead, just accepts he's going to die because he knows that minion wave is kaput.
It couldn't get back out from bot, so it's kind of just a case of that kill making the difference for Malrang and Adam having that extra little bit of CS lead.
No, I love
Adam is getting more and more of this plate gold as well. Malrang now top, and
if
Sheo's on the opposite side.
Dagda, I'm worried. I mean, up against the wall, we're once again repeating history, but this time with ultis, the burst on the Carlsen, one auto, and Adam finds it. There's going to be another minion wave crashing in short.
It's only coming across now as Malrang looking for the play.
Thinking about how he ults in, a smite to get the steal, the arrow to set up, and Rogue to jump in, execute an easy engage, but the flash away from Stend, build some space, set up with the fate sealed is enough. Even with the impale from Sheo in the end, that won't counter the play. Set up from Rogue is nice, and it's a cheat. We're continuously diving the lane that has no thought in this game. Carlsen right now with his flash bell might have popped the ult. He does so first, but he's knocked up into the air, down to the ground, and all round Carlsen will die to execute, but still loses another wave. 50 CS behind his counterpart. Now as well, benefit to Larssen.
Yeah, Malrang has just been doing this every time Sheo is on the bottom side of the map, so there's no answer. But now Kamiloo and Sheo want to find something.
Well, Silence will help that out. Kamiloo has also got the help of his jungler. Adam pops the ulti, gets out, and this would be a disaster.
And now you've separated the AShe from the mid lane turret. And Heretics should have a numbers advantage.
Well, Patrik can still impact. I mean, he's foregoing mid completely as a Herald gets charged, we mentioned.
Carlsen hasn't TP'd. Oh, he's late there.
He's coming in late. Patrik's still not in the fight. No front-to-back situation as the poke sets out the arrow from afar, but they know where he is. Not engaged in the fight. It might be bad as between well from Adam, though. Sets up quite nicely. Execute with the setup, too. I keep talking about the setup, but where's the go in? From over the wall, Execute pops his ulti and Dagda. No fight. We just look at each other.
But Heretics are delighted with that. Just to cause more pressure on the map. So Adam, gonna look to see if he can get him.
Oh, does set him up quite nicely. The damage, is it going to be enough? Well, maybe. I mean, Malrang's going to pop the ulti. One rotation there. Impale interrupts the Aurora. 4 members should be enough from Rogue, but Team Heretics, their jungler, taking a while to die, eventually does so. At least he got a hard steal stack eventually, but there's a quick kill for the turret on their own, and Rogue are going to start it off at the very least with patience. In a wear thin. Malrang sits them back a bit, and Team Heretics are playing mega slow ball to this. Good little scream as Kamiloo tries to delay. Some damage taken against him, but Execute now isolated. Arrow sent out. Rogue committing. All in for nothing in Larssen. Great engage as the Aurora sinks and swims, and now for Rogue, they're getting poked out. Kamiloo's still alive, but you sit in the back line. Larssen now needs to be the damage dealer, but a great ulti. Carlsen flies in, but his team is already disengaged. I'm complimenting, but I think I should be criticizing.
It's the percentage health damage of your target is insane, but Stend gonna spot out there's multiple members here.
Arrow does connect. It's in melee range though, but the Aurora follow-up is beautiful. Rogue pressing the buttons, but no kill yet onto Flakked. It takes a little bit of a while, but as the Impale goes down, the ult from Stend and set up from the Ambessa helps clean, but Malrang somehow still alive! He burnt down for quite a while. Sheo will get the shutdown in a very fast way. 5 members get River first for Team Heretics. This is Sol. And Malrang knows it best, but now he's caught out. He has to queue over the wall, but he's interrupted. Flashes out too, and Team Heretics soldiers going through eventuality, so Rogue pick the fight on the left-hand side, and Flakked is caught out. Stend might be as well between World from Adam, setting up nicely the Impale for the return kill, but Rogue are in a 5 versus 3, and they like those odds! Sheo gets knocked up, nowhere near will you go to my man Malrang. A double kill over, and Rogue, when they think about options in the pit going wrong, they look left and see a pot of gold with Flakked and Stend.
There is no world aside. Patrik kind of catching Heretics in transition, and they all fall down. It's been a disaster for Flakked. Like, I can understand where the barrier is coming from. It's like, hey, there's so much backline access with the Vi, the Yone, the Aurora as well, but not having cleanse and no priority on towards, but they are looking at the Adakan.
Now I'm going to have a crack at something else, that's right. So that as they begin, Sheo needs a mighty steal here. Remember, it is the floral kind, so you can pick some up for your partner, but only if you can sneak in and maybe get them for free off the floor. Don't tell your wife that. Is 6k, 5k, 4k. No one wants flowers off the floor, Dagda, but you're not going to find them. Instead, you're going to find a fight. Aurora between Wealth sets up nicely, and look, Rogue press the go button, now playing in front to back. It's a 1-for-1 so far as Rogue get a little bit low and execute. The ulti's not going to save his life. Again, Rogue set up the fight, but I thought it was going to be better than that. Well, this is a strange game.
Heretics have more damage in the tank. This is kind of where that composition comes alive. It absorbs so much of that pressure and prevents the follow-up. And now Rogue, when they keep going, Carlsen matching at him.
Here we get poked out. Electrocute helps out a little bit, but Rogue, they've got to run up to the Atacunk. It's going to be taken away right in front of them. Malrang with a steal potentially, but Team Heretics, they're on top of this. Nice arrow. Atacunk goes down. Team Heretics on. If Team Heretics can get Ocean Dragon number 4, then they are not just cheering, they get the extra 25.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me, the ult sets up. The arrow brings it back into fruition. Flakked isn't dead yet, though, until Adam jumps in under turret. Miller comes in with the TP. Under turret, they're going to take it down. That's Rogue doing the damage. Sheo, a two-man impale. Execute pops the ulti. An all-in. A wombo set up, but for Rogue, the damage is not flying fast enough from Patrik. I cannot make heads or tails. Dagda, Flakked, Zed executes to support AShe this game. Is Teleport going to be channeled. Team Heretics 5 members in front. They want the soul. They want it now. Malrang for the steal behind the pit. 5k, 4k, 3k. Steal territory? No way. Not against the Cho'Gath. That's what you think, and that's what you know. Ocean Soul's now picked up for Team Heretics. This 5v5 should be theirs, and Flakked going on, buy some time. Rogue need to get the hell out of there because no one's dying. Larssen for the back of pit, runs for his life. Carlsen says, finally, it's my game to play. He's been behind 4,000 gold in this single game one, and Team Heretics, some way, bring themselves back. The Ocean Soul in their back pocket and that gold lead, meaningless now that they take a grasp of this game.
Fool me 4 times, shame on you, but fool me 5 and Flakked will not go down. Rogue burned everything trying to kill him, and he just goes golden. Says, no, not going to happen this time. And it means now they can actually start to crack open the base, and I think this might be the game.
I mean, they can end. They've got an Ocean Soul, plus 25%. Means the Team Heretics, from such a big gold deficit, are now running onto the Nexus turrets. Number 1 will drop, and Patrik, look at his damage. How meaningful is it? Kamiloo may as well be a hardcore tank at this point as well, taking next to no damage. Patrik is an AShe with no mobility. Sheo will keep him away. The Nexus bare. And Rogue had us in the first, second, maybe the third half, but not the fourth half. Heretics win game 1.
That game was bedlam. And every time you thought they had us fooled, but I mean, we're going to toss it over to a break after that one because I need a second.
That was bedlam and it wasn't. Have a good time for the break.
Woo!